What is going on YouTube? Jacob back here with Veteran Pro Wash, and in today's video we will be discussing the top 6 chemicals that a lot of exterior cleaning companies like to use when it comes to jobs that may require a certain chemical due to oil stains, rust, tiger stripes on gutters, and other things that sodium hypochlorite will not touch no matter how much you apply to the surface. Now, the first chemical that I'm going to discuss is going to be sodium hypochlorite. For those of you that are looking to learn what chemical is used by soft wash companies every day, those of you that are already familiar with sodium hypochlorite or have been in business for a while I'm discussing sodium hypochlorite, y'all go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. We would really appreciate it. And those of you who aren't aware of what sodium hypochlorite is or what it's used for, so sodium hypochlorite is what is the quote-unquote everyday chemical that is used by just about every soft wash company that you see. I say this just because I personally don't know any companies that use anything other than sodium hypochlorite, but I already know someone out there is special and doesn't believe in using sodium hypochlorite because it's going to kill the plants. So if you do use something other than sodium hypochlorite, let me know in the comments. Now, those of you that are not familiar with sodium hypochlorite, aka SH, aka bleach, whatever you want to call it. Sodium hypochlorite is substantially stronger than the regular bleach that you buy in your local stores, such as Walmart, dollar store, wherever you go shopping for bleach. So the bleach that is sold in local stores is usually around a 5 to 6% ratio. The percentage that our local distributor sells is a 10.5%. At our local distributor, they also sell it in 2-gallon jugs, but it is mostly sold in bulk to the local soft wash companies around the area. Our distributor is a local pool cleaning company, but there are also a few soft wash companies in some parts of the states that sell it as well. So if you're struggling to find bulk SH, call around to your local pool companies or check with other local soft wash companies in your area and see where they get their chemical. Some people might be an asshole about it. They might not tell you. You might have to do some shopping around, call different companies in your area. That being said, let's get into chemical number 2. Chemical number 2 is the industry standard soap or surfactant that we use. I know some people like to use store-bought soaps, which is fine, and although it can work just fine as a surfactant, if you're using just a regular store-bought detergent, we recommend using a laundry detergent. I don't recommend using a dishwashing liquid, being that laundry detergent is going to mix a whole lot better and it's made to mix with bleach. We've used laundry detergent in the past on occasions, but it does require using a lot more product than the industry standard surfactant that we use every day. We found that the store-bought detergent isn't as thick and doesn't have the same effect as the industry standard soap. We buy the industry standard detergent in 5-gallon buckets versus just a 1-gallon jug or just a little squirt bottle, and that 5-gallon bucket tends to last us around 4 to 5 months because of it requiring less product to achieve pretty much the same results that you will with the store-bought product using a lot more of it. We're also able to dilute it multiple times with water and achieve the same great results as far as controlling the runoff when treating shingles. So if you're looking for a surfactant to last a while, I would say go ahead and get at least 3 to 5 gallons. That way you ain't got to worry about it for a while. Just spend the money. I promise you it'll last longer than you think. So go ahead, spend the money. I think a 5-gallon bucket where we're at is like $150. And like I said, that lasts us around 4 to 5 months. So pretty good deal. Definitely worth it to us. We're not going to use any more store-bought detergent unless we absolutely have to, but we don't plan on it. Here we go. Chemical number 3 is definitely one that you're going to want to keep on your truck or consider keeping on your truck, especially if you're pushing more towards the commercial side of work and reaching out to those commercial facilities. So this third product that you're going to want is an industrial strength degreaser. Now, we've used a few different brands in the past, but the one that we have found works the best and the one that we recommend is from Southeast Soft Wash, and that is their dynamite degreaser that you can find on their website. And speaking of Southeast Soft Wash, go check out the How to Wash link in the description.
If you're looking to start a pressure washing business but you're not sure what chemicals to use, how to mix them, how to clean every surface on a residential job site, property protection, or how to set up your equipment, check out the How to Wash course, the #1 selling pressure washing training in the world. It'll be the first link in the comment section and the description.
Southeast Soft Wash's degreaser is what we find has worked best, at least for us, and we highly recommend trying it out for yourself if you haven't already done so. It provides a very aggressive chemical reaction to any grease, oil, or gunk that requires a strong chemical reaction to break down or even loosen those surfaces to achieve the best results when you're washing. We mostly use this on our gas stations, fast food chains, as well as drive-thrus or high-traffic parking lots. We also like to use this around any dumpster pads to get rid of any gunk or grime that has been sitting on any surfaces around or within the dumpster pad for a while. So if you're doing any of this kind of work and looking for an awesome product to keep on the truck, Southeast Self Wash definitely has a degreaser you're going to want to check out. That being said, number 4 is we don't typically keep this on the truck, but we do keep it in our storage facility due to the fact that we're not going to use it a whole lot. There is those times where we do use it. That product is oxalic acid. Now, oxalic acid is mainly used from our experience to remove rust stains on concrete or stucco, or even some paint that's maybe on concrete from the striping companies that come through and paint the parking lots. Mostly we use it on rust spots, and the rust spots mostly come from water that runs off in the same spot over time. We find this usually on parking lots. We do upsell rust removal with oxalic acid as an additional service, being that it does require an extra product and a few extra steps to get it to clean up. Now, oxalic acid is very effective and usually shows that you're experienced and you're willing to go above and beyond to achieve the satisfaction from the customer. We don't have a whole lot of experience with this product, but the few times we've used it, it has worked well for us. If you are going to use this product, be mindful of getting it on any kind of metals because it is a very strong acid and it only takes a second. We got it on a brass pole one time and it took about 2 seconds. And luckily it was just at the bottom. It wasn't a very big area that we got it on. We made sure to mention it. The customer wasn't too worried about it. It was a very small area. Like I said, it wasn't noticeable at all. The only reason we noticed it is because we were spraying it with a spray bottle on the ground next to the pole. Be mindful of that if you are going to use this product. It is a very strong but helpful product and can achieve some upsells for your business. Definitely recommend just keeping it on the side. You ain't necessarily got to keep it on your truck. We don't, because we don't use it every day. Like I said, we've only used it a few times. So keep it on your truck wherever you want to keep it. That being said, chemical number 5, bleach neutralizer. This is a great way of ensuring that no landscape are harmed in the cleaning process. Another cool thing that you can do with the neutralizer is use it to spray and neutralize any equipment that may have gotten exposed to chemical. Spraying equipment with a neutralizer can help prolong and protect equipment from rusting or falling apart depending on how much chemical it is exposed to and how long it sits on there. Normally, we rarely get a whole lot of overspray due to having the ability of running 200 foot of hose on both our pressure washing side and our soft washing side, and we stay parked far enough from the house. But if we do happen to get some overspray for some reason, and it's an obvious amount of overspray or a hose bust and gets all over the equipment, we use a neutralizer because equipment breaking or rusting is something that we are not looking to have to deal with. And if there are actions that we can take to help prevent it, we're definitely all about it instead of going and spend the extra money. If you've been in this industry for a while, you know that sodium hypochlorite can pretty much harm and eat away at any surface it comes in contact with, especially if it's highly concentrated and isn't rinsed off of the surface. That being said, let's go ahead and get into product number 6. Now, product number 6, we have definitely used in the past a good bit and can also be a great upsell if you're looking for a way to earn a few extra dollars, just like the oxalic acid, but this one you can actually put on metal. We offer upsells on almost every job because we're in business to make money, so why wouldn't you want to offer upsells? So product number 6 is called Gutter Guard. If you're on a job, you'll see this mostly on gutters that are painted white, being that they stand out a lot more on white than on darker color gutters. They have those ugly black streaks on them that look like tiger stripes. That's why we call them or refer to them as tiger stripes, and bleach won't take these off. These streaks are a result of a chemical reaction between the asphalt and shingle roofs and an anodized aluminum, which is found in the aluminum that makes up the gutter. We use Gutter Guard to remove those streaks, and it works great for us. You may have to put a little elbow grease behind your brush or rag, whatever you're using in some areas, but for the most part, it's a fairly simple process. This product has most definitely put a few thousand extra dollars in our pocket over the past few years by letting the customer know that we can remove them, but it is a little bit of an extra charge from what we currently have the bid at whenever we just bid it on Quote IQ over the map or via satellite. So if we get there and the customer mentions it whenever we arrive to the job, and let them know that we can remove those streaks, but it is going to be an upcharge, and most of the time, about 90% of the time, they're going to say yes because we're already on the job, and obviously we're there to clean everything else on the property that the customer has requested, so why not get that done as well so everything's looking fresh. We don't come across jobs that require these types of chemicals all the time, like I said, such as oxalic acid. Whatever chemicals you wish to bring on your jobs is your choice. This is what we do, where we keep our chemicals. We do keep the Gutter Guard on the truck, that way we always have that handy. The oxalic acid, we don't keep that on the truck. We may keep a little spray bottle or a little water bottle full of it that's taped up, because if it does leak, it can ruin some stuff. That being said, we do recommend using these chemicals for all of the reasons or services that I just mentioned, because they do have their benefits. They're able to make up sales for your company. We do recommend all of these chemicals, even though you may not use them all the time. You may use some more than others. Obviously, the sodium hypochlorite you're going to use every day if you're in a soft wash business. We've had great success with these chemicals, being that every surface is different. You may not have the same success. This is just our opinion on what works best for us. Y'all go ahead and let me know which one y'all have used in the past that didn't work, or which one y'all would rather use for different surfaces that I just mentioned. We've used all these chemicals, some more than others, and have been successful with cleaning surfaces that require one of these chemicals to remove the stain or stains that regular sodium hypochlorite won't remove. But let me know what y'all think. If y'all have any questions, please let me know in the comments, and I'll try to get to them as best I can. My name is Jacob with Veteran Pro Wash, and as always, y'all stay happy, humble, and money hungry.